It's gaming time!
They're taking some damage here, and by some, it's really quite a bit. They are trying to chase, and he's not going to be able to survive. He got hit with the telekinesis.
Minutes because Mickey has his ult. This is a really nice rotation.
Looks like Exorcism's still doing a lot of damage to the tower.
That looks like full damage. That
looks like a lot of damage. Telekinesis ain't swell, and well, they get the stun on Mickey. They're trying to get the kill, but they end up losing 9. The stupid end side characters? Come on.
Yeah, I think
gotta have something going for us. Insania getting run down a little bit, and maybe gonna die to the Soul Assumption. And by maybe, I mean
early game, so I like a couple of points in the spirits. I think this makes sense.
Saxa again in some trouble and run down, even though he got to the high ground. Liquid are kind of quietly taking a 2K lead. Yeah, they've only got 3 kills, but they are doing quite a bit in terms of the farm. The Revenant's Brooch.
Revenant's Brooch. Yes, Brooch. No, Brooch.
Go for the Rubik, and they've lost 33, but Insania falls.
A really good one. Like the new storm builds that people are doing are making him really strong.
But Tamaman TP'd in behind this. They're going to try and at least take him out, as they've got the silence out of 9, so he wasn't able to ball lightning as consistently. They get the kill on a Snake King. They'll take out Tamaman, the overgrowth thrown out by Saxa. And with the damage coming through, they'll take out Boxy. Look over at Zion. That's 3 kills for the side of Tundra. Liquid are trying to take advantage of the positioning of Tundra, but unfortunately, they get caught out. Mickey might be next. We've got the familiars moving in, maybe looking to slam it down. They'll ring the bell once, ring the bell twice of these familiars. They've got a Vortex, but now surviving a little bit longer with the Yules. Just not long enough, and
it did just hit natural night though. Oh, back at the replay. Hopefully nothing happens during this time.
Good telekinesis, slammed it down onto 3, but still wasn't able to keep alive Zion. I believe Boxy's gonna fall here and buy back immediately. They got the Soulbind out, and then they get the kill onto 2. And yeah, trying to TP out there is Skeeter, but he's not gonna be able to do so. Jules from Mickey. Make sure that
like Sand King's one of those we've talked about. Storm is definitely one of those tiny. Chaos Knight. Although Chaos Knight could just fold to 0-70. Who am I kidding?
Ooh, Insania. Yeah. He got a little bit baited by Saxa there. Seen the Nature's Grab. Right clicks. Would it be worth also picking up the Tranquils to get the Boots of Bearing?
Yeah, for sure.
Fate stolen. Zai will get a kill on a Snake King and Tundra.
But it doesn't look like he's particularly interested in that.
Definitely too late.
He's coming. It's a little too late, though.
Yeah. Oh! I swore for a second. I mean, the timing had to be perfect. 9 went for it.
Because also, you're going to be avoiding the 3 BKB timing that's about to happen as well.
Snaking in an interesting spot to break this smoke and gain the mana and potentially get that off. Maybe they can look for something a bit more when these exchanges happen. Ball lightning in, go for Mickey. They've got the Vortex. They'll go to the Ensnare. The damage output. Mickey's just dead immediately. Whoa. They blew him up. Tamaman, BKB, and still the Ensnare. Maybe not recognizing that the Naga Sirens here and there are ready to fight. But he tries to run. They've got the Vortex. The root is there. The Inkswell lands. They'll take the Aegis out of the hands of Tamaman. They'll finish off Boxy. He doesn't have buyback. He's actually dead for 70 seconds. They'll go to the Overgrowth from Saxa, just tanking the tower. They've got so much damage that they'll be able to finish off Tamaman again. The BKB being popped by Zai. He's the last one to survive for now because they've just landed a root on him. They got the kill on Insania, and it's looking like it's going to be a full team wipe and will be for Tundra.
But Tundra, man, now they've got the counter.
If they die again on Tamaman, he needs to be careful about his positioning. They'll go to the silence. They'll look to get the kill on the Naga Siren with the BKB being popped by Mickey. But again, you've got this Axe. They go to the nighttime. They'll try to go in. Zai, Mickey, they've got the Naga surrounded, but surviving with the Inkswell. And now the Song of the Siren. Sing me the song that puts me to sleep. I'll try to TP out and will. Whoa.
Actually did get the zip into
9 with the BKB. Mickey, he now pops his own BKB. They already got the kill on the Snake King. They'll take out the Grimstroke. Doesn't have buyback. And Song again to try and maybe save 3-3. Although Skeeter not really looking to fight. And, well, Skeeter kind of backed up enough where Tamaman was able to get in there and just right-click down this Visage.
Like you need some other core doing decently. They're going on 9. He has no BKB.
Yeah, they want to make a move. They want to continue to take advantage of this. He survives a little bit longer than necessary, which ends up allowing them to get the kill on his eye. Box is taking a lot of damage. The Soulbind is out. Skeeter trying to get this kill, but he'll be Yules into the air thanks to this Death Prophet. And now Inkswell, that'll pop. It'll heal him up for a second, but it just won't be enough with him being under the exorcism.
Smoke on smoke.
And Senius breaks, telekinesis slamming him down, but that doesn't land on anybody. I don't know if it's even going to matter, though. They get the kill onto the Grimstroke. Snake King gone, but does have buyback. Use the exorcism. Might want to bail on this until that timing's over. But see if they can get Roche beforehand. Roche doing a good job of bashing it out and just waiting for the right opportunity. Matoma Man goes in there. Nature's Grasp is down. Stroke of Fate, Roche getting low. They need to think about making a move. They'll blink in with Zai, the ball lightning in, but it's a little bit early. They've got the silence, and they go for the Aegis. They get the kill and the Aegis. Nine's gonna pick up the second life. They've got the Soulbind. They'll try to get the kills here to clean up now. Telekinesis up into the air as well as the silence. They'll get the Aegis out of the hands of 9. Now they've got the Ensnare, but the damage isn't coming out yet. There's the Song of the Siren, sing them to sleep. Maybe they re-engage, maybe they don't. They're thinking about it. They'll spin around. They're clicking their buttons, looking for the APM. As now, they start to run. Inkswell, Ensnare, that's going to be thrown out onto 3-3. Now they've stolen the Ensnare once again. Tundra kind of experience over Matoma Man, but Matoma Man's taking about a 1-level lead. Now they've found 33 again. And it's so easy for these heroes, especially when there's no BKB available or any sense of immunity, where they just get the silence from Zion. They're able to walk right over them, especially if they're alone. And he's trying to build in the BKB, but he just hasn't gotten there yet. Zion far, and Snare gets bounced back thanks to the Lotus Orb, and he has now gotten 2 kills. He went from bottom to the jungle on the dire side. They've also got Matoma Man coming in, and the reload. So, despite the fact that Tundra has maybe felt a little bit uncomfortable in these last few fights, they're going to still go in. They've got themselves the Ball Lightning as well as the Vortex. That's with an Ags here on 9. They have the Soulbind. There's the Yules up into the air with the BKB being used, but now they go to the silence out of the backline. Zai looking for this Grimstroke. Grimstroke already used the Soulbind. They go to the Song. That'll save the Grimstroke. They haven't gotten any kills here, so Tundra, they need to make a decision. Do we stay or do we go? And they are going to choose the latter. Moment. With the Visage Familiar is now spotting Roche.
There's pinging action happening. Yeah, they know that.
Oh, they're going to blink in. They'll look for the silence down to the Skitter. They're going to bring in Matoma Man. Immediately, the Song comes out. The Ball Lightning onto the backlines. That stops Insania as well as this Io. They get the kill on a Boxy. He's got buyback. Insania falls as well. Both these heroes do have buyback, and we'll have to see what they're able to do with this, is they'll both buy back immediately. They'll come back into the fight. They'll look over at the Naga Siren, who's now silenced Hex and being chased on, but they've got the Ball Lightning as well as the Vortex on a 2. Saksa, surviving for the moment, throws out the Overgrowth, and he'll end up going down, but it's not before he ends up getting the save on Skitter for a little bit. It's not going to be enough, though. He just gets chased to his death. That happening, though, is while Matoma Man is going down to 3-3.
It's like supports become carries at this point. Like Zai's permanently ulted, basically. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
40-second cooldown on that.
Ball Lightning in with the Vortex landing on a 2. They've got the telekinesis from the Rubik to send away the Death Prophet, but it's not far enough away from the Soulbind. They'll relocate one out. Mickey jumps forward, and now there's the Song of the Siren again to potentially leave this. It actually, viewer, I feel like you're just like, oh.
It's a buzzkill. It's a big buzzkill for sure.
Ball Lightning in, Vortex once again, and they'll go for this Death Prophet, try and get the kill, but there's the blink forward from Matoma Man trying to do the damage. Zai right on top of them with the silences coming in. They've got the BKB from Skeeter. They'll look over at Boxy. They've got the root thanks to the Ensnare. Mickey, he's bought back into the fight. They get the kill into Boxy. He's got buyback, and now he might be forced to use it. There's a double damage over bottom if anybody wants to pick that up while this fight is going on. Zai over to the side, gets the silence out in a 3-3, taking a lot of damage. He's feared up thanks to the Spirit Siphon. They Ball Lightning in, but it's into the silence. They've used the Song of the Siren again, and 3-3 surviving, and TP's out. They bottled the double damage. All
right, there's no Night Stalker ult or nighttime for 40 seconds. This is
gotta go! Oh, the Roche is killed, and the Aegis is on the ground still. Finally, it's denied by 33. He denies it instead, but they'll end up losing 9. He'll buy back into the fight. They've got themselves the Soulbind once again. That's going to connect up this Night Stalker over to the Nature's Prophet. Zai going to try and TP out the ball lightning as well as the Vortex comes in from 9. They'll get the kill on the Zai. He's got buyback as well. They've already expended 2 in the previous fight. They'll go for more. Mickey in trouble. Gets hit with a nullifier. They'll take out the Death Prophet for the second time, down for 2 minutes. The Soul Assumption lands on a Botsy. He's gone again for 2 minutes. They look over at Matoma Man. They've got this nullifier out onto Matu, and they'll slows him down for a little bit. They've got, well, right now the Ags for the Night Stalker to use that Void and try to deter them, but the Familiar is doing so much damage. They're going with the Dark Ascension. They've got the Silence. They look over the Grimstroke. They've got themselves the Electric Vortex. They take out the Grimstroke. They'll take out Snake King, but Zai, he is gone. 2 minutes without him. They've bought back on this Nature's Prophet. They've also got some help here from the Rubik. Rubik now with the illusions, but it's not going to matter. They'll take out Matuma Man. They'll take out Insania. The full team is wiped, and Tundra will take game 1, 52.5 minutes in.
Scepter build coming out of Tiny at the Major, but, you know, never before the Major, which I suppose this would be one of the last days that we could possibly, one of the last games we could possibly see it.
Shackles out onto Zai. They're going to try and chase him down. Again, that second highest base damage of the game will get the first blood. Decides to go for the Bounty Rune instead. That's a fine choice. And then, yeah.
He's suiciding anyway.
Tower. That's all while 33 up top is looking like he might just die. Mickey picks up a tree and throws it over just to get the kill. Buckle jump forward, and you could really do some damage there if the Inkswell pops in the right spot. Goes to the shield crash, and then Swashbuckle, Inkswell, they haven't seen you here. They're gonna need a TP, and actually the ones who get the TP are Liquid. So Skitter falls, Snake King, he's next to go. It's just a matter of time, and it will be Matu who gets both kills.
Especially with Mickey in the area.
Inkswell, and that's gonna be the debut of the Blink Dagger on this Tiny. An easy kill on Snake King. I think this game might just be moving too fast for
like keeping up in farm though, surprisingly. And I mean there's a lot of maybe not anymore.
And yeah, that's the Medusa in a lot of trouble. And out of mana, out of life, out of time, goodbye. Mickey getting another kill. He's now on a mega kill streak, sitting 5-0-0.
I'm gonna say I feel like Liquid is not as farmed as as bad as this looks, because they're just running around taking all the towers and fighting, and they're not actually hitting creeps. Like, they just don't care to hit creeps. They'd rather just tower disadvantage for, 15 minutes. That's just like, it's such a low chance of winning Dota.
They give away that they have vision there, but it doesn't matter. Skeeter just never has a chance. Oh boy. Got Tiny going in again, trying to get a kill here on Asaxa. Roshane helping you out on that one, and well, they'll be unable to get themselves denied by Roche. Meanwhile, the Rolling Thunder coming in again. Snake King, he's chased down, hit up, Swashbuckle there. 3-3 is also in trouble. Like, this game is just not slowing down. Shard was the build in China for these Tinies before the nerf, and now they might have even got themselves 9. He's silenced up. There's nowhere for him to go. He'll end up burning out to Matuma Man. And now the Rolling Thunder comes in. Matuma Man, he is surrounded by these Serpent Wards. They might do enough damage to kill him before the TP, but they're just not enough. Avalanche comes in. Mickey gets the kill on Asaxa. They'll take out Snake King. What happen? Who knows? Snake King, gone.
We'll go 3 for 69-69. I'd say this game lasts for
forever.
Hours. Yeah, it happens.
I'm buckled in. I'm ready. I'm in for the long haul.
I'm down for it.
They're gonna get 9, I think.
AC 9.
Yeah, Phantom's Embrace into a Rolling Thunder. 9 trying to cut these creep waves. He does end up popping the hood, but it doesn't matter.
Right. It's basically Shadow Shaman to do that, and that's not really that good, especially in a game like this. We got it.
There goes 9. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. We got it.
And it's very quickly going
cherish this moment. Skitter goes into the Stone Gaze, runs away, but Snake King falls. Now it's 23-3, and they're just gonna stick with this, and they'll kill off Skitter.
BKB on 33.
Tombstone.
Insania.
That comes through.
There. He's just
Avalanche toss. And they have no way. And now they've got the Rolling Thunder. Skeeter, he's inside the trees to maybe make a Stone Gaze play here. But that is a pipe dream. As they'll go to the Stone Gaze, the Force Staff is there. They'll chase up these heroes. Can they get a kill on the board? Not looking likely. They get the Doom out onto the tiny Skeeter, just trying to hit away. He's got some mana back. They've got the Soulbind connecting the Doom as well as the Coddle. They finally take out Mickey, and it's a 10-time spree. But how much will it be worth? Because it looks like 33 is going to die here to Zai, and he will fall. They'll find themselves 9. He's sprouted, silenced, and killed off very quickly. And
the carry and kills everyone. Matumba's like, hey guys, I haven't died once yet. Do you please focus on me? I want to have fun.
Yeah, let me just orchid you and right-click you down. You have nothing to deal with this. As I sprout you up. Solar Bind, I laugh. I don't need movement speed.
Oh, not something people would expect. 33 does have Doom.
Who do you even try to use it on?
Yeah.
Come over, and Undying's in a little bit far, but here comes the Rolling Thunder as well as the Soulbind. They've got 33 in a lot of trouble, and he ended up throwing out the Doom onto the Nature's Prophet. They just don't have the damage to get the kill. They'll toss up this Medusa into the air. Skitter will fall, and the Sonic Wave will get Matumba Man. So again, hope, I guess. They buy back on Matumba Man.
I think dooming Zai would be ideal. He's got a Lincoln's, though. There's not any Lincoln. That's Insania. That's not who you want.
Well, all right. I'm over here.
You're choking on it at this point.
Avalanche toss. Stone Gaze used, and they'll turn the Rolling Thunder into just stone. And 9 goes after Boxy, but there's the Phantom's Embrace with the Inkswell. Mickey, like a shark in the water, he chooses to go for the other one to connect him to the Soulbind.
That was nice.
That was pretty hype, and no chance 9's getting out. And into Roche they go.
And
GG
they
is called.
Yep.
38-7.
Probably could have been called earlier. I mean, you definitely don't want, a couple of fights going right, taking over the map, and then just like taking space to farm, basically.
Bushwhack lands. Matumba Man's going to be in trouble. They've got Snaking in front of him to get the body blocks, and they will get the first blood. That's the malware.
Maybe.
That is being detected by your Norton antivirus.
Yeah.
We'll go for Skeeter, and, well, Zai, he's got the God's Rebuke, so no spear to lock him down. Trying to get some help here from the Isle, but eventually I think they have to give way to the fact that they will lose.
Instead of committing, and it's like, if you're a worse team, if you're worse laners, and you commit, you die.
Mortimer's Kiss is coming out, and the Lina will be saved right now by the disruption, so not a lot of damage being done just yet, but they've got the Fire Snap Cookie. They have the control to get the kill on a Mickey, and well done, because that was a pretty long-range cookie, and it looks like Boxy might die too. 9 and Snake King they want more gold. It's going to be juicy. Here they come, but there's the disruption, so that should at least lock up the big camp. I don't know if they could fight for the Ancient Stack.
Oh, that barely
Fire Snap
missed.
Cookie. And now Inkswell, but with the LSA and the Laguna Blade, Snake King blows up. They got 3 heroes here that can really do some business on the side of Liquid to go after Tundra.
Well, the Mickey obviously hitting the double stun. That definitely helps. Oh, that's not the way you want to get pushed.
Bushwhack, and here comes Insania looking for the Inkswell. He's trying to land it on the right heroes, mainly onto the Snapfire so they can get the control. They've got Matumba Man here, Mickey low. They're trying to get the kill into the Lina, who's going to be outputting the most damage in this exchange. And you can see that Matumba Man, with how far behind he is, isn't exactly doing that much damage to deter.
Sustain is enough, and they delay for long enough. Saksa, he does not have Scurry.
He may die here, but he has certainly been a nuisance so far. Do they even want to go for this? They'll go for the cookie play. That lands, but the LSA and the Laguna Blade is there. With the Soaring and the Boots of Travel, actually, hold that thought for a second. They're going to relocate and go for Zai. They've got the Fire Snap Cookie as well as the Scatter Blade.
You can, like, disrupt the target. You can disrupt the IO.
Whoa! That actually landed. I know there was nothing to follow that up, and 9 actually might end up being dead instead. But it was kind of impressive. The Fire Snap...
There's a lot of things to throw that Inkswell on. Remember at TI? Oh, never mind. Hold that thought.
Spear comes through, and they've got the Inkswell, and that'll pop. And they're immediately going to TP to try and save Matumba Man with the second life. So can Tundra stay here and continue to get this? It looks very likely. And yeah, Mortimer's Kiss is coming out looking for a distant shot to land. That might slow him enough to get a kill here. They'll go to the relocate forward, and there's the soul bind. But Insania, you're right next to them, and you're still going to die. Saksa gets the double kill. They look over at Boxy. They've got the disruption, and eventually they will be able to relocate out. However, just not in time. Boxy's been throwing the shadow poison enough to get the kill on a Skeeter. He'll lose his life afterwards, but well worth it when you're able to get a kill like that. Ooh, Mickey's still trying to get Saksa. Good bushwhack.
He's feeling very large right now.
Bottom lane too. LSA landed in the spear, and it's an easy kill on 3-3.
And he's going to find Saksa.
Oh, is he?
Oh, no, he's not. Yeah, he is.
Phantom's Embrace. And there's the spear. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot. That ability destroys trees in a...
try to run from this one while Saksa goes down to Zai. And Mickey now trying to maybe even turn this one around. They've got Matsu coming over with the stun, the Laguna Blade, and the kill. There's a lot of damage real...
So you want to snowball. You want to get kills.
And he's not exactly snowballing or anything like that at the moment either. Bushwhack comes in, and while they're able to cut the tree, they've got themselves a sharpshooter. They'll get the kill on his eye. They'll look over now, and Insania. The chase is on. The soulbind is there, but they're walking in tandem. It's like a three-legged race over here.
I want to go that way.
Bushwhack, sharpshooter coming through, and there's the break and taking out the Aegis from the hands of this Lina, who just got it, by the way. PKB comes out. Soulbind not connecting, so Skeeter is able to just continue forward. Finally connects over to the Doom, but it's on the back end of the duration. The BKB is going to wear out in just a second on Mickey. They'll force staff him away. They've got the Mortimer's Kisses dropping down on Azai. Inferno Blade, 33 gets the kill.
Looks like actually Tundra wants to turn it into something really bad.
Well, they know the BKB is down, so they are trying to take that fight and potentially get the Lina. Bushwhack lands. Ooh, but just on the edge. Blink, Inferno Blade, and that is more than enough damage. They'll get the kill there. They'll look over at the side. Matumba Man trying to fight Skeeter. 33 over to the edge of this fight with the Laguna Blade out. A Bushwhack lands on it too, but the LSA is there. Wait a second. You're watching SEA games. You're not allowed to know other regions. Sorry about that. Scatterblast comes out. BKB is popped immediately by the Snapfire, as well as Zai, who threw down the arena. And this might go back and forth. They've got the refresher popped. You got to be careful because Mickey has that Daedalus. He has a lot of damage to throw your way, but not if he gets hit with a static link. They've got the disruption. Now they'll go after the IO.
Oh, he brought him back.
They lost Mickey already. That's the first casualty of this fight. They'll finish off Zai. They get the first life out of the hands of Matumba Man. A big fight for Tundra if they can clean up without losing any casualties. They're thinking about going to the back lines as well. Plasma Field is there. Ainswell pops, but it's not going to land on anybody. The Scatterblast is in. They get the kill on a Boxy. They've taken out 4. They'll go for Matumba Man, and they'll dive the tier 3. They've got the Fire Snap Cookie with the Inferno Blade. They'll glyph the tower, but it's not going to matter. A full team wipe for Tundra here. Skeletons into their Roche pit.
Oh, man. Insania knows he hits them. Oh, two-man!
3, he's gonna just jump in. They've got the Bushwhack. They'll get the kill to Insania and Boxy immediately.
9's like, ooh, delectable.
Blink, and the BKBs, they go to the Abyssal Blade. That's gonna land on a 33. He's got himself the Lotus Orb, and they're gonna doom up Matumba Man. Mickey trying to get the damage out. They look over at this Razor. Razor, though, broken and trying to get this damage out. Zai ends up dying. The Mortimer's Kisses come and rain down on top of Boxy. Boxy down to one more shot. He ends up falling. Now they're going to go to the BKB. They kill off this Doom. He's dead for 92 seconds. Went in well too far.
Because he was so deep. Damn, they're going for some play mid.
Yeah, they really want to go for this, and Mars is nowhere near the fight. They'll throw the Doom out on a Matumba Man. The little shredder damage is ripping through this Wraith King. Fire Snap Cookie to get away. They've got the relocate again, and they'll back off. So they're going to be relocating back towards where Mickey is, and they go after this Snapfire. Nine's not going to get anything off. He ends up just dying outright, dead for 95 seconds. And look at the right-click damage. This is what I talked about. Mickey, he just...
It doesn't matter that much right now. I think Liquid's doing a really good job playing around it. Like, playing top. If they win this fight, they can just throne.
Skitter's in some trouble. They'll throw out the soul bind. They'll go for the damage to get out Snake King. They'll kill off the IO immediately, and he's going to buy back because he's forced to. The damage coming out of Skitter. He's trying to survive. They'll take the first life out of the hands of the Wraith King. They get the kill to Skitter.
There's no buyback.
Too. He's got no buyback. He's short 1,300 gold. There's the refresher as well as the arena comes down around 9 as well as Satsa. 9's going to fall. He's got buyback, but they lost Snake King again. Liquid have taken this one back. It is even in net worth, but quite honestly, it might just be done.
Ridiculous right now.
You're going to try to do so. They'll take the first life out of the hands of the Lina. That's the damage that 9 can do if he's got the space to do so. They go to the Mortimer's Kisses to try and maybe stop these blinks. They go to the Abyssal Blade that lands onto the Doom. The Fire Snap Fuki gives them some space. They've got the Hoodwink back with the buyback. And now what else can they do with this? They've got the Ags out, which gives them the Hunter's Boomerang on this Hoodwink. Bushwhack lands, Inferno Blade is there. Do they have the extra lockdown? They'll go to the Spirits. Not going to land and latch onto anything as they throw the Doom out on Azai. They've got the damage as well as the Laguna Blade to get the kill on Saksa, and they'll take out this Mars. But he's got himself that Ags from the Wraith King to just take the throne and end the game! Liquid, from the depths of defeat, pull themselves